where misty heights are not too far from aromatic tropical fields, one plantation company has mastered the art of quality from start to finish. From growing and harvesting to processing, packaging and exporting.
Malwatta teas are well known throughout the world for their stunning quality. During 3 months of the year, from around the 15th of June right up to the 15th of September, we go through a very severe drought in these areas. We don't have water for the workers, neither do we have water for ourselves, which means there is no water for the plants either. In certain instances, the flows open up because it's so dry. Water has to be carried by Bowser to our workforce to give them drinking water. So you can see the conditions that we face in these high Uva mountains. The elevations range from around 900 meters to around 1,300 meters. Now, during this period, apart from the very dry weather, we are faced with very, very strong winds. If you look at these big trees behind me, they are all tea trees that have not been pruned. We have left them to grow wild to act as windbreakers. Because if you don't do that, these very strong winds rip through the tea fields and they also damage our tea bushes. So on one side, the bush doesn't have water in the soil, and on the other side, these desiccating winds take the balanced water it has out of its leaves. In fact, when we pluck the leaves during this season, the leaves are half withered on the bush. Now, when the bush goes into such shock and stress, it produces a chemical known as methyl salicylate, which gives Uva the character and the aroma that it is world known for. Join me into the factories, I'll show you some of the manufacture.
Manual tea plucking is a costly affair, but that's the price of quality. We only harvest premium grade leaves, comprising 2 leaves and a bud, to ensure high quality Ceylon tea. Malwatta further ensures quality and sustainability to its customers by ensuring that its products are grown in ISO 22000 ethical tea plantations, certified by the internationally renowned Rainforest Alliance. However, being both exporter and producer, Malwatta goes beyond bringing you fine quality Ceylon tea. Utilizing our renowned chain of factories, capable of processing 5 million kilos of Uva tea every year, we are also able to produce some custom-made and exclusive varieties. Once the sorting process is completed, it's time for delivery to Malwatta Valley's state-of-the-art warehouse close to Sri Lanka's capital. Within reach of Sri Lanka's main commercial port and airport, the ISO 22000 certified facility can blend, package and store over 1.6 million kilos of tea at any given time. That's over 2.5 million kilos of tea exported and blended every year. Tea isn't, of course, the only product Malwatta Valley Plantations is known for.
We've got a number of cups poured here today, but what I'm going to select for you is an Uva special Uva seasonal tea, and I'm going to take you through the tasting process of it. Now, we've got 3 things here. This is referred to as a dry leaf. This is the infusion, and that is the liquor. Now, a seasonal tea should have a very, very bright infusion. It is a yellowish, bordering being coppery. A good tea master, looking at these 3 and tasting this cup, can identify if there's anything wrong with your manufacture. And his assessment is very, very good. So let's see. We first see what aromas this throws out. Wow, that's incredible. It is a slight apple flavor, a bit minty, very floral, and a little citrusy. It has all the flavors you need here. In fact, when this factory manufactures tea, you could smell it half a kilometer away. Let's see what it tastes like. That is lovely. It's a very, very full-bodied tea. It's a little astringent. It has a nice wintergreen character that lingers in your mouth. This is a tea that any blender would love to have because it's going to add a lot of bite in your cup. This area of Uber produces this tea only 3 months of the year. And this, in my view, is the champagne of all teas.